All right, let's talk about the foundational marketing system, because this is the marketing package that I recommend 90% of the time, and it takes a little bit of time to explain it. So let me take a few minutes and explain this to you so that you understand what you might be getting into. So when it comes to customers finding a contractor, most of the time they go to Google. If they don't have a referral or someone else they were working with, they go to Google, they type in, plumber near me or whatever they're looking for, and Google breaks down the search results into 4 sections. So the first section at the top is usually local service ads. Sometimes this is called Google Guaranteed, and this is Google's pay-per-call advertising. So, if you ever heard of Angie's List or Angie or Home Advisor, you're buying leads. This is Google's version of buying leads, but it's better than those other services because you get the call directly. So that lead is not going to a bunch of different contractors. It's just going to you. And whenever you get a call, you pay for it. If that person is looking for a job, then Google refunds you for that. You don't have to pay for that. So local service ads is the first section that shows up on Google. Typically underneath that is Google Ads. So this is Google's pay-per-click advertising. If you're advertising on Google Ads and somebody clicks on your link and goes to your website, you will pay for that click. And now it's possible to buy 1 million clicks and not get any calls. So it can be a risky way to advertise, and it can also be very expensive. Most of the time, it's very expensive. So section 1 was local service ads or Google Guaranteed, and then section 2 was Google Ads. Now, statistically, they say about 50% of people skip over ads. I'm one of those people. I almost never click on ads, and I ask everyone I talk to if they click on ads, and they don't either. So I don't know who these people are clicking on the ads, but some people do. But it seems like the majority of people skip over the ads and they go to the third section on the Google search, which is Google Maps. So this is that little box where you'll see 3 businesses show up and each one has some reviews under their name. And we're all trained by Amazon to shop based off of reviews. And so when I'm doing a search, my eyes will naturally find whatever of the 3 businesses has the most reviews, as long as they have a good rating, and I check them out first. And the process I go through is I read their reviews. I'll look for the bad ones if they have any, because I want to know what the bad ones say. And if that checks out, I'll click onto their website and I'll just vet them a little bit. I'll make sure that they're professional, their website looks decent. I would love to see their faces, see who these people are. And I want to confirm that they do the service I'm looking for in my area. And once I confirm all those things, at that point, I'll contact them. I'll either fill out a contact form if I want them to call me back, or I'll call them if I want to talk to them right away. And by the time I've made contact, I've already done my due diligence. I've already done my research, read the reviews, looked at the website, and I've decided that I want to work with this company, or at least consider them. So when they call me back, I'm absolutely going to answer the phone because I just invested some of my precious time into finding this company. And so the types of leads like me that come in through Google Maps are some of the highest quality leads you can get online, because these people found you. And so they always answer the phone. They're the easiest to close. And so those are the types of leads that we go after first. And not only are they the highest quality, the most serious people, but this form of lead generation is always the most profitable, especially in the long run. And that's because when you advertise, the way that you compete with the other companies in your area when you're advertising is with your money. That's the main way. So if you have more money that you're willing to spend, you can be more competitive. But when it comes to Google Maps, you can't just spend money to win. You actually have to be the better option. You have to have the better reviews. You have to have the better online presence. You have to have the better website. So those three things, your Google listing, your online presence, and your website, are what determine whether or not you even show up when people are searching. And when you have those things set up properly, the doors open and you're able to get calls organically. We call it organically when you aren't paying advertising, you just have the calls coming in. And we have a package that covers all of these bases called the Foundational Marketing System. And the reason it's a package is because there's about 400 items on our checklist that we go through to make sure that everything is set up 100% properly so that you have the best chance possible of showing up when people are searching in your area. And for example, if you Google the name of your company and a bunch of websites show up with directories with listings of your website, and you can find 3 different addresses associated with your one company, that kind of thing can throw off the whole equation, and Google's not really going to be sure about your company, and so they won't show you anymore. And so you've got these 400 different details that must be paid attention to, and when you line all this stuff up properly, then you can kind of take over your area and you can be seen on Google Maps. And as long as you're able to keep getting reviews and have more reviews than the majority of your competition, then you can get more calls than them. And if you have more reviews than everybody else in your area, then you're going to get the most calls, and it's going to be very lucrative for you. It's not uncommon for me to see my clients who run Google ads to be spending $300 or more per lead. So $300 for one lead, and let's say that it takes 3 leads on average to close a deal. That means you're spending $900 to get one customer. And it's not uncommon for our clients to get 10, 20, 30, sometimes 40 or 50 leads every month just from being on Google Maps. So if you were to get 10 leads every month on Google Maps, and it was costing you $300 per lead on Google Ads, that's $3,000 a month worth of leads that you're getting basically for free because you are not paying to play. You're there because Google's determined that you're the best option to show. So if you're getting 30 leads a month, that's what, like $9,000 a month worth of leads that you're getting that you don't have to spend advertising money on. So this is by far the best marketing method there is in 2025, and it has been since I started doing this 8 years ago. So how much does it cost? That's what everybody wants to know. So we charge $4,800 spread out over 3 months because it takes us 3 months to do the project. So it's $1,600 per month for 3 months. We offer a discount of $500 for those who want to pay up front. So if you have the money and you're ready to go, you can save $500, making it $4,300 to get going today. And once the 3 months is over, you own everything that we made. You can take it, host your website yourself, maintain it yourself, and do all that. There's no long-term contracts. You're not obligated to keep working with us. But almost 100% of our clients, they at least go on our maintenance plan. Our maintenance plan is $50 a month. We take care of your hosting. We update your website every month because there's plugins that need to be updated for security. And we check everything every month manually to make sure it's working. We test your contact forms. We test everything. And that's because, like any tool, a website breaks occasionally. And if you don't notice that it broke, it might be 3, 4, 5, even 6 months before you realize, hey, one of my customers said that they filled out the contact form and we didn't respond. And you find out that you haven't been getting your contact forms for 6 months. I've seen it happen countless times. So the $50 a month maintenance covers that. You never have to worry about anything. About half of our clients will go on our monthly marketing plan, which is basically an expansion of the foundational marketing system. So the whole goal is to get your company showing up on Google Maps for as many people in your area as possible. And the monthly marketing, the goal is to keep on expanding that area and keep getting your company to show up for all the different things that people type into the Google search bar. We also offer local service ads, which is Google guaranteed. We can set that up for you. We offer Google ads, which we would do after Google guaranteed, and we do Facebook ads, and we can help you with all those things down the line. But the first step is making sure that you have a rock solid foundation. And the foundational marketing system is our way of delivering that to you. So consider that. If you have any questions, reach out to me. You have my contact information. Otherwise, you can go to adaptdigitalsolutions.com and reach out to us. I've got 9 people on staff. Everyone on my team can answer your questions, and I would love to talk to you as well. So consider that, and thanks for watching.